What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, and I want to come back at y'all with another Danmachi video today. We are talking about Familia Rush, and I want to give a big shout out to my Familia. I have no room to talk, honestly, because my teams absolutely are tragic for this event. I just don't have the water units. Despite my attempts at pulling them, they just have never come to me. So our top 100 ranking is absolutely spectacular. I thank you guys so much. And I apologize, I meant to do all this during the bonus time, but life happens that way sometimes. So let's go ahead and talk about Familia Rush real quick. The first event here, the one we're doing with the salamanders and the crabs, that event here is, this heavily favors water and magic. They're down water type 50%, fire type they're up 50%. So that means that you should be using water units on them. They also have physical resistance by 30% as well. Don't worry about debuffing that. Debuff their water and their magic, and then just keep hitting them with water magic. My magic teams are pretty tragic, I'm not going to lie. So I have not been doing well in this. But that's what they ask for, and if you throw your physical units at it, it's probably not going to do very well. I could run a test and see what they do and bring that to y'all, but I don't think it's going to end favorably, if I'm honest. Okay? They do physical and magic attacks, so make sure that you're debuffing physical and magic all over the place. We'll talk about that when we get in there. Now, second fight. The second fight is the one where it doesn't really matter. So the second fight is light 50%, dark up, or light down 50%, dark up 50%, and they're actually resistant to magic. So for this one, you need physicals, and unless you have a really awesome light team, you could just go at this with Argonaut and Krazo. They're going to be just fine on this one. They do physical and magic attacks, and they debuff physical and magic resistance. So you do have to be careful with that. And they use poison. So, but most of us know we've got teams built that can do ailment reduction on that. That's fine. Okay. Now, the third round, and we talked about this the other night. This dude is once again, his water resistance is down, fire resistance is up, magic resistance is down 30%, physical resistance is up 30%. So it's absolutely imperative you run magic water units on this team. He does both physical and magic attacks, and his strength and his magic are increased. So find a way to debuff that. Plus, this dude will stun. So you'll see we do run some Glorious Anklets on a few of my units. But that's basically what you're doing. So with the first team, you need to run water magic units. With this team, you can run pretty much any physical unit, you're fine. With this team, you got to run water magic one more time. So build your teams accordingly. That's my best recommendation in that regard. Now, to go ahead and go back and talk about my teams. Sadly, my teams are pretty bad. Anya Kitty's the best water unit I've got, and she's physical, so she does very little in this regard. Oof. Let's her special. Yeah, see, every attack is physical, so she's only here because she does water, and it should help a little bit. Okay. Everybody else has got major debuffs and has got really good water attacks, so we should be fine on that front. Let's go ahead and jump in. I've given them everything that they should need. Let's jump in and take a look here. Okay. Now, let's turn auto battle off. I don't know why that's on. That should not be on. Okay. Do not use auto battle. Auto battle is going to do dumb things. So right off the bat, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and use Line's Enlightenment. That's going to increase our super attack charge. And I'm going to go ahead and reduce water resistance one more time. Let's take the water resistance way down. I don't need to use Anya Kitty's debuff. I guess it wouldn't be bad for the first turn just to make sure they're debuffed a little bit, because I'm going to go back in. She's got a 35%, and Line has a 40%. Okay? And then this, all allies water attack goes up 40%, so that's going to buff all of our allies. That's going to be super duper handy. Okay? Boom! Good hits. Alright. And alright, so that's all good. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to be doing as many of the... I don't need to do this. I can do this one, the remove strength buff on the third guy, but on them it's not going to do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and just spam that third attack. basic, because you don't need to worry about your magic unless you got like really low end units. Your magic's going to be fine. It's only 7 turns. So for her, she's going to be doing AoE attacks for the rest of eternity. And for Line, I'm basically going to keep her on this one unless I need to heal or if I need to refresh the other one. Okay? And once again, we're going to go to the AoE attack here. So we've got AoE. Oops. It's not what I wanted to do. Come on. Boom. We've got AoE attack. Foes plural is AoE. We've got a super singular attack. That's fine. I'll target him for that. And then another AoE attack. And then, of course, the debuff. I'm holding down on it too long. The debuff, which is a singular attack. And that's fine. Boom. All right. And that's actually an interesting point. Something I completely forget about with her. Her debuff debuffs that individual unit, not all of your foes. So we could go around and actually individually target other foes to make that happen. It's a good thing we got hers off because hers is an AoE, and it's for 3 turns. So I'm just going to keep just going around and debuffing everybody. Now, everybody pretty much has their stuff for 3 turns. Hers is 3 turns. So after this turn, we are going to go back on our little escapade and refresh everybody's stuff. Okay? Hers is 3 turns as well. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do there. Okay? Now, I don't need to heal yet. That's good news. And the charge works for several turns. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to go around the team and just hit them with the best attack she can do and debuff them. Okay? This next turn with her, then I'm definitely going to be doing some heals. Boom. There we go. Heal and the counter rate increases, which will help her our SH charge. I should have honestly done that last turn, but mistakes were made. All right. So now we need to go back and we need to redo our buffs and debuffs. That's easy enough. Boom. Here we go. So this is all pretty much strategy. If you guys aren't doing this, haven't you know, been paying attention to how to run this and are getting just bad numbers, that's why. All right. So it's our first loss. Line's down, but it's fine. I've got another healer here. Unfortunately, that does mean her super attack gauge is kind of done. I can do that with her. Let's see. I'm going to make sure that gets off one more time. I'm pretty sure she got hers off, so we'll continue that. And there we go. Got that heal. And, oof, Tione. I need you not to get stunned, girl. Let's try this one more time. So, I don't know if they're actually debuffed. Yeah, water's down 90%. That's good. So they are debuffed, so let's see. Water physical attack with temperature boost, so we're going to go foes one more time on that one. This is the second to last turn, so we should be fine. Water resistance AGL will drop that. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to get a second super attack off. So that is truly unfortunate, but this next turn we will be getting... So the downside is Anya Kitty's the only one who I can get a super attack off with, and because they're resistant to physical, this is not a preferable situation. I told y'all my teams were not looking good for this. So that is unfortunately where we were kind of looking. All right. Yeah, pretty bad hits. All right, so the good news is they shouldn't hit us too hard. We should be able to survive this. Oof. There we go. At least surviving with one unit is good. But yeah, that's better, but it's still not where I kind of want to be at. So my apologies to my Familia. It's just the units I was able to pull. So there you go. That's your strategy. I'm completely out of runs. But just remember, let's go back to the first one. You need to run. Oops. All right, game. I see what you're doing there. So Water Magic. And then for the second one, you can run pretty much anybody. Well, anybody physical. And then, once again, Water Magic. So, there you go, guys. That's going to be the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up a Booker. I'll be back at you guys with more Danmachi in just a little bit. And once again, thank you so much to the Familia. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Even if I haven't been. Oof.